Hello everyone. Now that the media to embargo has lifted, I just wanted to talk about all the melee more extensively since we have information about every single tooltip and every single trait that they have. So of course I'm gonna start with Monk because although they did show the job pretty extensively during the live letter, we still had some questions. And now we can basically answer those questions. I just wanted to go through everything. So, without wasting any more time, I'm just gonna get started. First of all, we got some terms for the Masterful Blitz mechanic. So, Oppo Oppo, Raptor, and Corel Chakra are now referred to as Beast Chakra, and the Light and Dark Chakra that we referred to before now have official names Solar and Lunar Nadi, respectively. Riddle of Fire is still 60 seconds, we already knew that, but its damage has been reduced to 15%. It used to be 25. Pretty significant nerf, but I mean it had to be done. You can't have 25% damage every 60 seconds, that would just make the skill way too good. So that's fair. Brotherhood, on the other hand, got a pretty insane trait. Currently, there is a 20% chance for your party members to grant you a chakra when they execute a weapon skill or spell. Well, Enhanced Brotherhood at level 88 makes this chance 100%. So, yeah, you're gonna be flowing in chakras like mad. Literally every GCD you do, you'll be weaving in Forbidden Chakra. Now it makes complete sense as to why Monk basically has no off global cooldowns aside from Forbidden Chakra, because where are you gonna fit them with this skill? Nowhere. So pretty insane buff to Brotherhood. Yeah, pretty nuts. Fist stances. I was just wondering whether they were gonna stay in the game as traits or not. It turns out that they're gone, like they're deleted from the game. So see you later, I guess. Another huge change. Meditation is now unlocked at level 15 instead of 54, which is a pretty huge reduction, all things considered. But deep meditation traits are unchanged. So you're gonna unlock those meditation traits at like level 60 and level 70 or something like that. I can't remember the levels for those, but they are way further along than level 15. So meditation is basically going to work the way as it did back in Heavensward, where you just charge your chakra during downtime and then you just use it on the skill once and you can't use it again during combat until downtime comes again. So I mean, it's nice, it's something else to press during leveling, so we'll take that, I guess. Here's something I didn't expect, however. Steel Peak and Howling Fist are back, but they're now basically earlier level versions of Forbidden Chakra and Enlightenment. So another thing to press during leveling, they upgrade to Forbidden Chakra, while Steel Peak upgrades to Forbidden Chakra level 54, and Howling Fist upgrades to Enlightenment at level 74. So nice, even more stuff to press during low level content. That's always nice. That's great. Grease Lightning traits are unchanged. I really thought they were just gonna consolidate Grease Lightning into one trait and you just get it at the beginning at like level 1 or something. It's like, here you go, you have Grease Lightning 4 at the start, but I guess that would make Monk super OP at low levels. So I don't know why I expected it to change so drastically. I mean, they did mention that they were gonna do something about Grease Lightning, but it turns out that they did nothing to Grease Lightning, so I don't know what that comment was about, but yeah. Alright, time for some bad news. Anatman and Six-Sided Star are unchanged. They are still the exact same as they are in Shadowbringers. Well, Six-Sided Star got a 10 potency buff, but as I said, I'm not really talking about potencies right now because everything's in flux at the moment. But yeah, I don't know, I'm one of the few people, I guess, that think Six-Sided Star is fine as a function. It's just there as a downtime tool. So, you know, a lot of people say it's useless. I don't really think it's that useless. You just don't use it often, but for fights where you need to peel off the boss more often, it's nice. But Anatman, I've got nothing. I have no idea why this skill is still in the game in its current state. I don't get it. I guess they just really like the effect or something. Alright, time for some Masterful Blitz stuff. Flint Strike. This is a new skill. And Tornado Kick, yep, still in the game. We thought it would be dead, but it's still in the game. Are earlier level versions of Rising Phoenix and Phantom Rush. They upgrade at level 86 and 90 respectively. Also, we finally know what that 2-type Beast Chakra Blitz attack is. It's called Celestial Revolution. New skill, 450 potency attack. It also grants the opposite Nadi of the Nadi you don't have. So let's say you have the Solar Nadi. When you use this skill, you get Lunar Nadi and vice versa. This is kind of a weird skill. It's basically a consolation skill, as it's weaker than both Elixir Field and Rising Phoenix. So you never want to intentionally use this skill, but it's just there if you mess up somewhere during your PB window, you at least get some damage out of it and a Nadi as well. So it's better than nothing. I mean, I'd rather take this than get what the freaking ninja gets when they fill a Mudra and they get the bunny. So it's something, I suppose. So ideally for your Masterful Blitz rotations, you want to alternate between Rising Phoenix and Elixir Field all the time. And then you use your Phantom Rush, and that's it. Also now, the level 82 AoE skill has an official name now. It's called Shadow of the Destroyer, which sounds way cooler than rough translations made it out to be. Like, rough translations basically said it was called Legs of the Destroyer or something that sounded dumb as hell, so I'm very happy it's called this. Like, I don't really care what the skill is called, but like Legs of the Destroyer sounds dumb as hell, so. Lastly, I just wanted to talk about something Yoshida mentioned in an interview. He said that Monk's strongest attacks are intentionally not supposed to fit in their burst windows. So that's kind of weird. I mean, but like, this is clearly an oversight, because you can make it so that you can fit Phantom Rush and some of the other blitz attacks in your burst windows by just using a 23+ second pull timer, as I mentioned in my previous Monk video. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of old Anatman, where it used to be an OG CD that granted Grease Lightning stacks, like actual Grease Lightning stacks back when we actually had Grease Lightning. But all this did was it led to players using freaking trigonometry to time the tick rate of the game along with the pool of the boss, so that Anatman can work in a way that gives you a second Grease Lightning stack after you do a GCD. So yeah, it was a mess. It was terrible. It was terrible times. Of course, this PB issue is nowhere near as egregious as that. I'd rather take a 23-second pull timer than do whatever the hell that was back in the day. But yeah, I don't think this is going to stay the same in the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to try and do something to change perfect balance and the way blitz attacks work. Probably going to just make it so that you can't use perfect balance outside of combat, or they might tweak the timers a little bit. I don't really know, but that's just my guess. But yeah, with my previous video and this video, we basically know everything there is to know about Endwalker Monk. The only thing that's really subject to change are potency values, but I'm pretty sure the functions will basically remain the same. So overall, I still think Monk looks sick as hell. There's just some weird issues kind of going on with the way your blitz attacks work and how it lines up with your buff timers and stuff like that. And Celestial Revolution was definitely not what I expected. I just thought it was going to be like a single target Lunar Nadi attack, where you basically alternate between using Elixir Field for AoE and then you use Celestial Revolution for single target. But that's not the case, it's just a failsafe. So I don't know, I'm not really disappointed, it's just not what I expected. But that's it. That's all I have to say about Monk. All we have to do now is just wait in a month, and then we can finally play the damn expansion for ourselves. 2.5 years in the making. Yeah, Endwalker can't come soon enough. Like, I'm super hyped for this expansion. So, I'm probably gonna do Ninja next. Hopefully to come soon. So, just bear with me. Thanks for watching. I'm out.